She walked into the courtroom acting like nothing could touch her, flashing smiles and even chuckling in front of the jury, as if the entire trial was just a silly mistake. She claimed she was innocent, insisting that it was her secret lover who had taken her husband's life, not her.
Did Houston talk about killing Ryan?
Several times.
Did you want your husband dead?
No.
For a while, she really seemed convinced that the jury would believe her version of events and let her walk free. But everything changed when the prosecutor pulled up her own Snapchat messages on the big screen, the very ones she thought had vanished forever. Those messages exposed her exact words, her planning, and her darkest secrets. Her grin disappeared instantly. Her expression hardened. And then the tears came. In that single moment, it hit her. The jury now knew the truth. Freedom was no longer an option. It all began on the morning of June 18th, 2021, in the quiet town of Trier, Iowa. Police received a 911 call about a man who wasn't breathing. When they arrived, they discovered 42-year-old Ryan Cooper slumped in his recliner, shot twice in the face. His wife, Karina Cooper, was there at the scene. Relatives who rushed over said they saw her sprawled across Ryan's body, crying uncontrollably.
Are you the firefighter? What happened?
She said...
Where is the ambulance?
Where's the guy with the gunshot?
My brother's in the living room.
With the other deputy?
Yeah.
The house.
Within minutes, their home was locked down as a crime scene. Officers gathered shell casings, searched the floors for footprints, and combed through every corner of the house. What they didn't realize yet was that the most damning piece of evidence wasn't in plain sight. It was hidden inside Karina's phone. Karina had been married to Ryan for many years, but the marriage was far from happy. While working at her salon, she crossed paths with a client named Hoost Danker. Their relationship quickly turned into an affair. It wasn't just casual. They spoke about a future, a wedding, children, even IVF treatments. But standing in their way was one major obstacle: Ryan. As investigators dug deeper into Karina's conversations with Hust, things took a darker turn. Just hours before Ryan's death, Hust messaged her to send a Ryan. Remember those shell casings, no ifs, ands, or buts. Karina answered, absolutely, 100%. Then came the single word that prosecutors said sealed Ryan's fate: go. To them, that was the signal. Detectives spent months quietly piecing together their case. They combed through texts, Snapchat exchanges, and call logs. By February 2024, Karina was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. The prosecution argued she and Houston plotted everything. Her defense team insisted Houston acted alone and that she was terrified of him. The trial began in July 2025 in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Prosecutors described how Ryan was executed in his recliner while asleep. Friends testified that Karina often spoke of despising Ryan and even mentioned shooting him. The jury heard her 911 call, her frantic sobs as she told dispatchers her husband had been killed. Hearing the recording in court brought Karina to tears. But what shook the courtroom most was the presentation of digital evidence. Every Snapchat, every message, every plan between her and Houston was revealed.
time is this first message that you found on June 18th?
At 3:31 in the morning.
And what was that message?
A heart emoji.
It says here he responded approximately 2 seconds later. What was that response?
Seriously, more than fucking life.
And Karina's response 8 seconds later.
Forever.
And then Houston Danker's next message to Karina Cooper.
More than anything, okay, babe, phone's going down. Send me something after I leave your house, to then wait for me to open it. Deal?
What was that response?
Deal.
Karina's next message, what was that?
Kissy emoji.
What message did he send to Karina Cooper?
Remember those casings. Fucking remember those. No ifs and or buts.
She responded 14 seconds later. What did she say?
Absolutely, 100%.
He responded 10 seconds later.
Yes.
What was that response?
Okay, phone's going down. I love you.
11 seconds later from Karina Cooper.
I love you too.
Houston's response 7 seconds later.
So much.
9 seconds later, Karina Cooper.
Forever.
And he responded 8 seconds later, correct?
Yes.
What did he say?
Okay, babe. Seriously, putting the phone down. Have to get this shit done. I love you.
And Karina's response.
Go.
What are we seeing here on this image?
There's approximately 2,400 snap messages on that phone, and only 61 of them were deleted, which includes the messages to and from Houston up into the night of the shooting.
This wasn't just a love affair. It was a roadmap of instructions, reminders, and timing. On the witness stand, Karina admitted the affair but said Houston coerced her and pulled the trigger himself.
Saw a little bit in the Snapchat content about, was Houston jealous of your relationship with Ryan?
Houston acted like he was my husband and Ryan was my boyfriend. Like I was, if Ryan and I were together, he acted like I was sneaking around with my husband and cheating on him somehow.
Did Houston talk about killing Ryan?
Several times.
Did you ever take him seriously?
No, I thought he was full of crap.
Did you want your husband dead?
No.
Yet, during cross-examination, prosecutors cornered her with her own messages. Her vows to Houston, her fantasies of a shared life, and that one decisive word: go.
So you not only say deal, but you seal your deal with a kiss.
I wasn't sealing my deal, but I sent a kiss emoji.
Then he says, remember those casings. Fucking remember those. No ifs, ands, or buts.
That's what he said.
There's no ignorance on your part. When he tells you to remember those casings, you know what those casings are because you say, absolutely, 100%.
That was the Snapchat I sent, yes.
When you say absolutely 100%, you are as clear as possible on what you will remember.
No.
That's what you write. Ms.
That's
Cooper.
what I wrote.
Then he tells you, okay, phone's going down. I love you. And
That's
what's
what he
your
wrote.
response?
My response is, I love you too.
What does he say?
So much.
And what do you say?
Forever.
When you say forever to the man who said, I'm coming to your house and you need to send me a message so that I can open it when I get back, what does he respond to you once you say forever to him?
He responds, okay, babe, seriously putting the phone down. have to get this shit done. I love you.
And what do you say to him?
I say go to sleep.
Ms. Cooper, you can read what's in front of you.
This reads go.
So you say to him, go.
That's not what I said to him.
What you
That
read,
is what this reads.
again, what we read in front of you, that's this exhibit that the jury is reading, is you say, go.
Yes.
An hour later, a Tama County deputy is walking in your house because your husband is dead.
Is that a question?
It is.
I don't know for certain on.
That's when her composure crumbled. Her tears replaced the confidence, and the jury could see her story falling apart. Once those messages appeared on the courtroom projector, nothing else mattered. The jurors saw the timeline, the intent, and the meaning spelled out. Her narrative no longer matched the undeniable proof in front of them. There was no escape. On July 11th, 2025.
Would counsel and parties please stand? All right, I have a form of verdict. For form of verdict 2, we, the jury, find the defendant, Karina Cooper, guilty of the offense of murder in the first degree, dated this 11th day of July, 2025.
Karina started
After
crying.
only 3 hours of careful discussion, the jury came back with their decision: guilty of first-degree murder. The moment the verdict was read, Karina broke down in tears, knowing what it meant. Under Iowa law, her punishment was automatic: life in prison with no chance of ever getting parole. Prosecutors had long argued she wasn't in this alone. Just weeks later, on August 12, 2025, her lover, Houston Danker, admitted his role and pleaded guilty before his own trial could even begin. That sealed it. From day one, investigators believed the killing was planned by both of them. And now, Houston's confession proved it. Karina had believed she could charm her way out, that her sobs, her story, and her smile would save her. But in the end, it wasn't detectives or family testimony that destroyed her defense. It was her own words on the screen. That single word, go, carried more weight than all her tears. And it was that word that guaranteed she would never walk free again. So what do you think? Was Karina a mastermind who helped carry out a cold-blooded plan? Or was she a woman led down a dark path by her secret lover? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, click on the next video on your screen. I'll see you there.